Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. From Messari Crypto directly, the crypto ecosystem is at a crossroads. And you know what they mean by this, guys? Many use cases are stagnant, including Web3 gaming, which once promised limitless user onboarding. But now, guys, take a look at the chart. So this is Axie Infinity, hasn't yet showed signs of recovery through the bear market. And we can see, right, the uptick, the excitement and popularity during the bull run. I guess I should say these blue bars represent new monthly accounts. But guys, take a look at this after the petering out of the bull market in and around quarter 3, quarter 4 of 2021 and into 2022, the full first year of the bear market. Look at this. Interest has just dropped. And, this is what happened in 2017, 2018. And into 2019 when we were in the last bear market. Essentially, the money isn't flowing as heavily. So from an investor standpoint, for the dumb money, I guess, that doesn't really understand cryptocurrency, they're going to stop, right? They're going to turn off the tap. So that, unfortunately, creates a problem within the industry. These are the guys that don't see the true value for cryptos that solve problems. We're kind of at the mercy of the market when it comes to crypto adoption. That is part of it, guys, but I do think that is changing every single day. We're lucky to have people at Ripple that, obviously see the true benefit of the XRP ledger, for example, and utilizing XRP to solve problems, promoting even new use cases for XRP, guys. I happen to see this. XRP becomes the currency of this metaverse. Here's its utility. So this has to do with X-Spectre, okay? And I don't know if you guys knew this. You can buy land in the X-Spectre metaverse if, that's your jam. X-Spectre is a Web3 company built on the XRP ledger with NFT collections and a metaverse. X-Spectre was added as a validator to the UNL by the XRP Ledger Foundation in October of last year. And guys, they put out a tweet a couple of days ago. Get in on the ground floor of what will be an epic world. Buy your land with several purchase options. You can utilize XRP, you can utilize credit card or X-Spectre tokens with discounts. 11 parcels to fit every plan and budget. And here are just some of the screen grabs. If I just click on that tweet there, you guys can see some of the graphics for some of the land you can buy and some of the buildings, I suppose, that currently exist in our real world. I'm personally not into this metaverse stuff, but I know maybe some of you guys are. So maybe you're purchasing land in the metaverse. I do not know. Nevertheless, an interesting use case for XRP. We've been talking about XRP being utilized, or crypto in general even, being utilized in the metaverse. If the metaverse does take off, cryptocurrency is definitely going to be a payment method of choice, a big one, I think. And, even if people are utilizing, certain cryptos and maybe want to receive, their payment in another crypto, XRP can be leveraged for that liquidity to make that transaction. So it makes it known that XRP can be used to buy land. So they're saying XRP can be used as a currency as well. XRP continues to add new methods of being spent as a currency. In August of last year, Binance Card announced the addition of XRP on the list of supported cryptocurrencies on the platform. Binance Card not only allows supported cryptocurrencies to be spent in Europe, but also anywhere the Visa logo is seen. Binance Card, a debit card, also allows supported cryptocurrencies to be spent at over 90 million merchants worldwide. So Binance Card 2 also offering XRP as that, as a possible cryptocurrency, or one of the cryptocurrencies that you can use to spend not just, you can use it in the metaverse, I suppose, if you want, but also anywhere that a Visa logo is seen at any kind of merchant too. So, just kind of talking about a couple of things here. XRP utility, XRP being actually used for payments. So, when we're talking about use cases, we're talking about money taps turning off during the bear market. As Messari puts it with regards to Web3 and gaming, guys, we're still seeing XRP utility because the ecosystem is so, I want to say sophisticated at this point, considering there are so many other projects that just can't get a leg up, not yet, because the smart money isn't there. Fund. Some of them are, obviously. There are some projects that are still being funded, but, a lot of these projects not being funded because people just can't see the vision. Wanted to keep moving, guys, because Tim R614 posted this. He posted this yesterday. This has to do with Ripple partner PaySen. PaySen boosts their European presence with a new office in Dublin. And, just the other day, I talked about Ripple and their Ireland connection. And if you guys didn't catch that video, I'll link it up here in the top right-hand corner. British fintech outfit, though, PaySen, they've expanded their footprint in Europe with their new Dublin, Ireland office. The move follows the receipt of an electronic money institution license, which I talked about in that video that I just pinned up there. It helps the firm to offer its card-to-card payment service in new European locations. The new office represents one of the 4 global hubs operated by PaySen, along with Miami, Edinburgh, and London-based global head offices. headed by the firm's European CEO, Céline Singleton. The Dublin office plans to hire up to 30 employees with operations in more than 170 countries across the globe. The company currently caters to over 7 million customers. And here's what Paysend's CEO said, okay? We have built an impressive global footprint since we launched in 2017, and the opportunity we now have with the support of the Irish Industrial Development Agency and the European EMI license that we have been granted to expand further into Europe is exciting. So there you have it, guys. Ripple partner Paysend leveraging this payment license in Dublin. I mean, it certainly does make sense considering they are a Ripple partner. And, we recently just got news of another Ripple Ireland connection. So, maybe they're working together in some capacity. I don't know. That's pure speculation at this point. Tranglo here also posted this, okay, with regards to Ripple and ODL in India. So we know Tranglo, a Ripple partner. The payment solution offers optimized liquidity for cross-border payments, including complex corridors like Brazil, Mexico, India, and Southeast Asia. And yes, guys, they're mentioning it here, using XRP as that neutral bridge for various fiat currency pairs. Continuing just down here, Singapore Tourism Board signs a 3-year deal with WeChat Pay. The partnership aims to promote the country as a priority destination for Chinese tourists by giving smarter and more convenient traveling experiences through expanding digital payment options. So we've talked a little bit about WeChat on this channel. You know, that Ripple connection in China. And I mean, that's just part of it. There are some other connections too, connecting Ripple to China. And so, digital payment options, they're looking for corridors that are really going to light up at a point in time. And so, the more popular corridors are obviously the more lucrative ones, and more utility will run through XRP at that point in time. Visa profits surge as well. It has recorded a 17% annual increase in its second quarter net profit, boosted by a jump in payment volumes, cross-border payments, and processed transactions. Net profit soared, guys, to 4.3 billion USD in the 3 months to the end of March. And the yuan overtakes the US dollar as the most used cross-border payment currency in China. This all news coming from Tranglo, by the way. This comes amidst China's efforts to internationalize the renminbi. Reuters found the yuan made up 48.4% of cross-border transactions in March, while the greenback came in at 46.7%. So the US dollar coming in lower than the Chinese yuan. Okay, now they're looking at a different part of the world, so maybe that makes sense. But that does not speak well for US dollar dominance, surely. Tranglo continues by reporting iFast Global Bank Limited rolls out free digital personal banking platform. The platform allows its customers to hold, spend, and send money in 6 currencies, and then they outline those 6, the Great British Pound, the USD, the Euro, Hong Kong Dollar, the SGD, and the CNY. Follow us if you don't want to miss any weekly updates. So Tranglo here giving us the news with regards to not just Ripple's ODL, utilizing XRP as that neutral bridge, but also what else is going on with some statistics with regards to cross-border payments, the flows, Chinese yuan versus US dollar, and how much of those transactions were sent proportionally. So some great news here from Tranglo. We've also got more blockchain adoption on the VeChain network, guys. They have now surpassed 140 million transactions. This coming from Cryptic Poet here on Twitter. Like every year, a major blockchain event takes place, and VeChain has made their plans public. Enterprise-grade Layer 1 smart contract platform VeChain made one of the most important announcements. VeChain has been at the center of major developments taking place in the blockchain and Web3 space. VeChain said that its team had a great time at Consensus. They talked about a lot of things here. We shared our latest tools and tech with the new audience with Web3 as a service platform. So I did report on some of this during Consensus. VeChain did launch their VORJ last month in mid-April. So touches on that. I'm realizing this article is a bit of a roundup from the last month or so. Here, just some of the key takeaways. VeChain's Web3 as a service platform, VORJ, was the major highlight at Consensus. The VORJ platform does speed up the development process with one-click setups of the Web3 project. So, just kind of reiterating how much more development has been going on in the VeChain camp. I will link this in the description if you guys want to read further. A good sum up of what happened last month at Consensus. Another one here, though, with regards to Ripple partner Finastra, guys. First Citizens Bank of Iowa and Minnesota have now expanded their functionality with Ripple partner Finastra to enhance their operations. Finastra today did announce that the First Citizens Bank, a family-owned community bank headquartered in Mason City, Iowa, has expanded its collaboration with Finastra, migrating Finastra's Fusion Phoenix core solution from on-site hosted to the cloud. The bank will leverage the new core capabilities to adapt to emerging opportunities, increase operational efficiencies, and automate internal processes, enabling it to better deliver and enhance customer experience. For almost 3 decades, First Citizens Citizens has trusted the team at Finastra to power our operations through their innovative solutions, helping us stay one step ahead as banking technology has evolved over time. So these guys have been working with Finastra for 3 decades, and since Finastra is a Ripple-enabled company, obviously this does bode well for First Citizens Bank. So this statement was coming from Jolene Fleming, Chief Operations and Retail Officer at First Citizens Bank. The quote goes as such: "As we continue to grow, Finastra has the experience and stability we can trust to help deliver better banking across the communities we serve. We're looking forward to unlocking innovation and increasing efficiencies so we can focus even more closely on delivering financial well-being for everyone." So they're adopting core banking solutions, adaptable for the fast and ever-moving, evolving market. I feel like, a lot of these companies, they want to rely on technology that is going to be future-friendly, adaptation-friendly, right? Interoperable for the future technology, right? And so they're relying on companies that are, in this example, Ripple-enabled companies like Finastra, like Temenos, just to name a couple. Finastra has the experience and stability we can trust to help deliver better banking across the community we serve. So we're looking forward to unlocking innovation and increasing efficiencies so we can focus even more closely on delivering financial well-being for everyone. You can see the connection there with Microsoft Azure Cloud Platform 2, which we do know also has a Ripple connection. So great news here for First Citizens Bank and Finastra, obviously keeping them future forward, interoperable for whatever comes down the pipe. We've been talking a little bit about ISO 20022 as well. Just yesterday I did a video and a report did come out recently. ISO 20022 standard, obviously talking about some projects that are really going to benefit from this. And yes, I know crypto coins are not specifically ISO 20022 compliant, but the blockchains that will benefit from ISO 20022, they named IOTA, XRP, and Stellar's XLM. So if you guys didn't catch that video, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner, just for interest's sake. Now, Mickey B. Fresh, he posted this with regards to automated market makers. A great little snippet here, and I'm going to edit it for time, but I'm going to play you guys a clip here so you can get the gist of it. Automated market makers are smart contracts that provide liquidity to the XRP Ledger decentralized exchange. Each AMM holds a pool of 2 assets and enables users to swap between them at an exchange rate set by a formula. Now, he explains it in this clip here. So if you were wondering, guys, if you're wondering, what am I going to do with my XRP? Well, you can collect yield, and this has not opened yet, but you can collect yield. This is the theory as an automated market maker. Listen to this.
Automated market makers are smart contracts that provide liquidity in the XRP Ledger's decentralized exchange. So these are built-in smart contracts. Each AMM holds a pool of 2 assets and enable users to swap between them at an exchange rate set by a formula. For any given pair of assets, there can be up to 1 AMM in the ledger. Anyone can create the AMM for an asset pair if it doesn't exist yet, or deposit an existing AMM. Those who deposit assets into the AMM are called liquidity providers, also known as LPs, and receive LP tokens or liquidity tokens, same thing, from the AMM. The AMM there's no entity. It's just that type of special account. Nobody controls it. Ripple has no control of it. There's no administrator. It has set fixed function rules. LP tokens enable liquidity providers too. Now this is where you come in. We can be liquidity providers. So everyone's asked, well, what can we do with our XRP? No, you're not going to loan it to PolySign and all these other theories. Like, here's the answers right here telling us what you can do. This is what we need to pay attention to. The single most important thing. In 6 months from now, you're going to hear everyone talking, oh, liquidity pools. Well, since last summer, I've been making videos on this. And David Schwartz has been screaming for 2 years at APEX. So it's about time we pay attention now and take this seriously and share the information. So what can you do as a liquidity provider? You can redeem LP tokens for a share of the assets in the AMM's pool, including fees collected. You could vote to change the AMM's fee settings. The votes are weighted based on how many LP tokens the voters hold. Bid some of the LP tokens to receive a temporary discount on the AMM trading fees. So, the first one's the only one you really need to be concerned with. When you deposit XRP, it swaps it half into the other asset in the background. and you get this liquidity token. It's a claim on both assets. But when you go to redeem, if you do redeem, maybe you sell the LP token, which will be tradable on the order book DEX and can be used in all type of DeFi. It's a beautiful collateral because it just earns yield and it accumulates these fees.
All right, I'm going to leave it there, but you did get a sense of AMMs. There is about another 45 seconds left to this clip. But guys, if you're interested in automated market makers and how the XRPL works, vis-a-vis us as XRP hodlers, more of the technical side of things, Mickey B. Fresh does have a great YouTube channel. I do suggest you follow him, subscribe to his channel on YouTube. He does talk about a lot of great things XRPL related. The big thing though is collecting yield, and yield is going to happen through volatility. Mickey B. Fresh continuing on down here. XRPL is a global currency exchange about to go through a significant evolution. As the DeFi ecosystem's built out, XRP owners will evolve with it, and AMMs will earn XRP owners yield by staking XRP on Ledger in AMM pools. This XRP value proposition is outlined here, and David Schwartz did talk a little bit about this. Here, let me play you guys one clip here from David.
And that leaves the XRP ledger uniquely positioned to leapfrog other DEXs by offering a unique automated market maker implementation. Probably the most unique feature is it allows those who provide liquidity for automated market makers to take a large share of the profits that would normally go to arbitrageurs. Can't really talk about the secret sauce just yet. We're not going to be able to get there alone. Ripple can't do this by itself. We're working with the broader XRP ledger community to expand the DeFi ecosystem with this automated market maker implementation.
So there's just a little bit more info coming from the man himself, David Schwartz, who also happened to be interviewed by King Solomon recently. Cowboy Crypto reposting a clip of this informal interview. What automated market makers do is they turn volatility into yield. And that's exciting to me. That's a quote directly from David Schwartz. Listen to this.
People who don't have access to a financial system that gives them an easy way to invest, this gives them access to ways to lend money and get a return that they wouldn't otherwise have, and they don't have to be in the same jurisdiction. Wow. So it's the same thing with an automated market maker. I'm not super interested in it from the standpoint of the liquidity it adds.
Sure.
I'm super interested from the standpoint of what happens to the people who lend their cryptocurrency or other assets to the automated market maker. That's the side that excites me.
Wow.
And what automated market makers do is they turn volatility into yield.
Yep.
And that's exciting.
What automated market makers do is turn volatility into yield. So that means if XRP is volatile, you can make more money in yield being an automated market maker. So Anders also just bringing that up. So with the automated market maker proposal, it turns volatility into yield by the words of David Schwartz himself. So then people will buy XRP and lend it to the AMM and earn a yield. So my guess is that this will create a large XRP pool. And the more volatility XRP is, the larger the pool will be. Could this, in fact, be Xpool, the product that Ripple had come up with years ago? There is not too much more information on this, but some interesting insight just, coming from David Schwartz. King Solomon here posting that full informal interview, but he was also mentioning that this is not the official interview with David Schwartz, but this is the initial discussion. So I do suggest you follow King Solomon to get the most up-to-date info on that if that kind of thing interests you guys. Yesterday, too, I did talk a little bit about Swift and the implementation coming in late May 29th. 2023, ISO 20022, let's do it, posted this. Get ready for Swift Transaction Manager activation. In yesterday's video, there was no sign, there was no actual note that they were talking about RippleNet specifically. But guys, check this out. An update here begins processing ISO 20022 live payment traffics plus PACS.800 or PACS.800 messages. So some more information here from Swift.com. You guys can see PACS.008. I guess that's the code they use here. That's DLT format here. And in this schedule integration module, they mention RippleNet here. A software component connects your internal system and RippleNet. Features include automated orchestration, Swift messaging, interoperability, and third-party extensions. And then here, guys, RippleNet payment object standards, which use the ISO 20022 PACS.008 message definition as a basis. So that is in fact directly related to RippleNet specifically. And you can see here the timeline, May 29th, 2023, the buildup for live payments. And, even they said In yesterday's video, I believe I talked about it, that they're going to start off with low liquidity and then eventually move into a high liquidity environment. So definitely something to be paying attention to with regards to the ISO 20022 upgrade, and Swift specifically. This is coming directly from Swift's webpage, guys. So the world is going to be interoperable, and being able to avoid RippleNet is going to be very, very difficult. Even if these big companies wanted to. I think at this point, though, it's not about who's going to win, who's going to lose. I think they have all just come to the realization that, everybody's got to work together to make this new system work. It really is a win for everybody, guys. I even happen to see this, another one from ISO 20022. Let's do it. Ripple partner Temenos demonstrating specifically in this clip. Now, this is an older clip, but we know Temenos has been integrated with Ripple for a very long time, I believe since 2016. Just down here, Conspira XRP Theorist did post just some of these screen grabs. Deloitte showcases integration of Ripple technology into Temenos. And then back in 2016 as well, Temenos T24 core banking solution integrates Ripple technology. So, we know the connection with Temenos, even there's a connection to IBM too. So that's interesting. 700 banks around the world. I don't know how old this article is. I'm sure it's more by now. But listen to this clip, guys. Temenos specifically discussing Ripple and the T24 utilization and integration on the RippleNet platform.
So we're going to focus on what the blockchain can deliver. So what we have here is a bank at one end connecting to the T24. Then the Volatile technology is tapping into the T24, which will talk to the Ripple network, which is a Ripple protocol blockchain, and send money overseas. So let's do a demo. Here I am, Coast Capital Bank, and I'm the teller. John comes to me and says, hey, I want to send some money. Let's see. Need some Canadian. I put in the account number for Coast Capital. There we go. And put in CAD account. We're going to send it to our European partner. Let's just say it's Nordea. Credit account EUR. And I'm going to pick a random dollar figure of 78 euros that he needs. So just like this. This is what the teller sees through T24. Let's look at the deal. Everything's there. I got the rate that came up. Now, the rate that comes up is what the Ripple protocol will come back with from the market makers. It's an efficient path finding algorithm. I validate the deal, and now you saw the transaction happen, complete. So this is what's happened on the bank side right now. So let's recap. Volatile, the T24 stack at Coast Capital, talked to Volatile, went to the Ripple protocol, the blockchain, found an efficient rate of going from Canadian dollars to euro, and said, okay, let's finish that transaction. So all the messaging is done behind the scenes in real time, and then the transaction will happen over the blockchain.
So I don't know when this video was from. There's no date on it. However, it does look like an older video. We know Temenos has been integrated with Ripple since 2016, and they were demonstrating this early on, guys, showcasing Temenos' T24 utilizing the Volatile altitude. So more integration, guys, more confidence that the RippleNet platform is going to be a game changer. Even Swift mentioning this on their webpage with regards to ISO 20022 compatibility and that upgrade, and the partnerships are not stopping either. The Ripple-enabled companies continuing to forge on, utilizing a better technology, benefiting their bottom line. More use cases for RippleNet keep growing, despite the rest of the crypto industry still being a bit skeptical. So who do you guys think has a leg up? Think about it, guys. Ripple is 6 steps ahead and always has been. That's just my opinion, though. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.